Welcome to this quick summer strength class. For today's class, we're taking a break from the strengthening and doing a little stretching and movement for the back of the body. Now, it's very important that as we strengthen the muscles, we also know how to relax and release those muscles as well. Because if those muscles are just contracted all the time, tense, 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 they're not going to strengthen. You need to be able to relax and contract those muscles in order to strengthen them. So just like the heart is a muscle, it needs to contract and relax to pump that blood. Our muscles in our arms, our legs, our core are exactly the same. We need to be able to contract, but we need to be able to relax as well. So we're going to start side to the bar or your chair, hand in front of the hips, feet in parallel, equal weight in both feet and equal weight front to back of the feet. Think of rooting into the feet, standing tall through the spine. So think of that spine flowing up like a river to the top of your head. We're going to breathe in, bend the knees and plie. Breathe out, stand into the feet, grow even taller. Breathe in, bending the knees, staying tall through the spine. Breathe out, grow even taller through the spine. Now we're going to plie. Exhale, scoop through the belly, round the back, arm floats to the front. Inhale, stand into the feet, tall spine like a river, shoulders down. Breathe in, bending the knees, scooping through the belly, ribs go back. Inhale, standing tall, spine like a river, shoulders heavy on the back. Breathe in, bending the knees, rounding the back, scooping through the belly. Breathe out, standing into the feet, spine like a river. One more, breathe in, rounding the back. Good, breathing out. Good. Breathing in. Good. Plie, arm floats up. Good. We side bend as we lengthen. And bring the arm front, plie. Good. Breathe in, stand into the feet. Side bend. Lift. And lower, stand into the feet, tall, spine like a river, side bend, hips stay centered, and shoulder drops into the back. Good, think of that arm just floating up, side bend, up, and down. Good, now we round as we plie. Stand, side bend, and lift. Good, round. Stand tall, side bend, and lift. Good, one more round. Stand, side bend, and lift. Getting movement through that spine. We'll switch it to the other side. So thinking of that spine, it's nice and fluid like that river. Hand in front of the hips, equal weight front to back, equal weight on each foot. Plie, scoop through the belly, round the back. So we're not just slouching here, we're actively drawing the ribs to the back of the room. Exhale, stand into the feet, spine like a river. Inhale, scoop through the belly, round back. Exhale, stand into the feet. Good. Inhale, round. Exhale, stand. One more, shoulders dropped heavy into the back. And stand. Arm floats up, spine is tall. Think of flowing like a piece of seaweed. And lower, bending the knees. Stand into the feet to rise up. Side bend. So that seaweed is rooted into the ocean floor. That's our feet rooting into the floor. And then the upper part of the seaweed is just moving with the movement of the ocean. Up and over. Good. This time we bend the knees, we round the back, ribs press back, belly scoops in, stand into the feet, tall, spine like a river, seaweed, over. Good. Exhale, round. Arm is just floating. Up and over. Good. Lift. And round. And up. And over. Well done. Coming back up. We're going to face our bar. Hands on the chair. Stepping out into your second position. Legs are externally rotated. Thigh bones are spiraling back. Weight is equal on the feet. So think of equal weight on the pinky side of the foot as well as the big toe side of your foot. See those arches lifting away from the floor as the knees and toes look in the same direction. Good, holding it here. Exhale, plie, stand into the feet to rise tall. Inhale, now we're using the chair to help us with our alignment here. Inhale, exhale, stand into the feet. So think of those thigh bones reaching away and then sucking back into their hip sockets. Good, one more. Inhale, thigh bones reach away. Exhale, suck them back into the sockets. This time we hold the plie, thigh bones reaching away and spiraling back. We lift both heels, lower, stand into the floor and down. Good, spine is tall. Lift the heels and lower. Stand into the floor. Arches are lifting. Lift the heels. Lower. Stand into the feet and down. One more. Lift. Lower. Stand into the feet. Toes point forward. Stepping back away from your chair into your forward fold. So your feet are nice and wide, toes point forward, spine is lengthened. Now you want that spine nice and long, ears above the biceps, shoulders drawing into the back. So spine is nice and long, ribs and belly gently lifting towards the spine. Bending the right knee and sliding those hips over to the right. And coming back to center, length through the spine. Good, again, think of that spine like a river flowing up through the crown of the head. And center, right knee bends, hips go right. Stand into that right foot to come to center. Left knee bends, hips go left. Stand into the foot to come back to center. Bend both knees. Tucking the tailbone, lifting the belly to round the back. Hands come to the thighs. Standing into your feet. Rolling up through the spine. Walking a little bit closer towards your chair. Left arm lifts up. Right hand comes to the right side of the chair. Good. Bending the knees, rounding the back, taking that top arm on top of your right hand. Left knee bends, hips go left. Good. Coming back, both knees bend. Good. Rolling up, lifting that arm up. And lowering it to the chair. Right arm lifts, shoulder drops heavy into the back. Bending the knees, scoop through the belly, ribs go to the back wall as you round the back. Bringing that top hand on top of the hand that is on the chair. Bending the right knee, hips go right. Good. Coming back to center, both hands on the chair. Round back. Rolling up, standing into the feet, rolling up. Good. Pressing the palms back, Lifting the sternums towards the sky, opening the chest. Coming back to center. Side to the chair now. I'm going to face this way just so you can see what I'm doing. Hand in front of the hips, side to the bar. Outside leg lifts, stepping back. Find that landing pad on the back foot. Length through the crown of the head, out through the back heel. Lower that back heel. Lift the heel. Bend both knees and press that back heel down into the floor, feeling the front of the hip. We lift the heel. Bend the knees, pressing that hip forward. Press the hip forward as the heel presses down. Good, touching that back leg, reaching the arm up overhead, nice and tall through the spine, pressing that hip forward. Exhale, side bend towards your chair. Good, lifting the back heel, lifting the back leg, crossing it over your front leg. Good, reaching up, side bend towards your chair, bend the knees around the back, circle that arm across the front. Good, open that arm behind you, rotating the rib cage. Good, lift, bend the elbow, let your hand just slide down that back wall. Beautiful, let's switch to the other side. So side to the chair, hand in front of the hips, outside leg, stepping it back, find the landing pad on that back foot. Toes, knees, hips all looking the same direction. Length through that spine. Collarbone is wide. We press down through that back heel, finding that calf stretch. Good. We lift the heel. Bending both knees, pressing that back hip forward as you press the back heel slowly into the floor. Lift the back heel. Bending both knees. Pressing the hip forward as you press the heel down into the floor. Good. Lift. Bend. Press the hip forward. Press the heel down. Good. Touch that back leg. Circle the arm up. Reaching overhead. Shoulders dropped into the back. Side bend towards your chair. Good. Lift the back heel. Lift the back foot. Cross it over your front leg. Arm floats up, shoulder heavy into the back. Side bend towards your chair. Bending the knees, rounding the back, sweeping that hand across the front. Open the chest behind you. Lifting up. Bending that elbow, letting the shoulder blades slide down the back as your hand slides down the wall. And you are done. I hope you feel released and stretched out a little bit through the back of the body. We've been working a lot on shoulders and booty and core strengthening, so I hope that gave you a chance to kind of release and stretch those muscles out a little bit. And I will see you back at the bar tomorrow.